Are we live?
Yes, I said go.
As
Yes.
one Brian W. Foster is wants to say, are we on the internet?
We are indeed on the interwebs.
Oh boy, hello everybody, welcome back to the crew of the Gloved Molotov, continuing their space shenanigans in space. I will say space as often as I like because it makes the space thing seem spacier. It is session 64 with these delightful goobers. Sorry, it's like 8:30. I'm tired of wearing a beanie. I'm gonna run us a game. I can't string enough words together to do an introduction. But what I can do is run you guys some heckin' sci-fi. So, when last we saw the party of the Gloved Molotov, they were in a bit of a shambles, kind of scattered all over the place. Dr. Charles and PIMM were stranded on the side of the road, while PIMM confronted his creator in a very unusual way. Catalina and Lockie were wading through the sewers trying to get somewhere safe, and they emerged rank as all hell. Dimitri ended up infiltrating, to a certain extent, one of the Yakutan military bases under the guise of a local priest, and gave them some not overly helpful information about what he had seen, but also was quite fortunate to have a face-to-face encounter with a high-ranking general in the Yakutan military. I believe his name was General Tapara, maybe? Hang on. I think I made a note of his name. Yes, General Tapara. And Molly, who just couldn't help herself, poked his brain just a tad as they were leaving. And finally, unfortunately, Darius is still dead.
Yes,
Way to remind us of the tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, today's star was Sparks. Just thought I'd let you all know.
Oh. Okay. After everybody was able to congregate once more at a safe house that were in a commercial district near the south wall of the city, they showered and attempted to console one another as to the loss of Darius as the sun began to rise. So that is where the five of you are now. PIMM is still in his echo armature, just shut down, lying on one of the bunk beds. Catalina and Lockie are probably concluding one of several showers to wash the stink of the sewers off. And Dr. Charles has finished a very nice Bordeaux all by himself.
Yeah, and Catalina has been exiled to Burkers.
After hearing from Ivan and Eva how disappointed they were in how that went.
It wasn't her fault.
No,
literally.
It wasn't, but they have to handle the consequences. So, if you like, I can say for the sake of brevity that as it gets into the wee hours of the morning and the sun is just beginning to poke its head out, that all of you end up very, very, very tired, as you'll want to do, and probably end up collapsing into bed.
Probably.
Okay. So, with everybody experiencing a very uneasy and not overly restful sleep, considering what's been going on, when the morning for you rolls around, it's most likely around like 10, 11 a.m. Can everybody please roll me a d20?
Got a 4.
Oh, fuck. You can't
Nat
see
one.
that number. Hey, someone rolled worse than me.
I got an 8.
In here somewhere, goddammit.
I don't know why I'm rolling, but I rolled an at 1.
Okay.
Why are we all rolling under 10? This is bad.
Don't know.
18.
I got
Okay.
I got a 16. I'm still dead.
Yes, you're still dead.
But your soul is driving.
Dimitri, you are the first person to wake up.
Okay.
I rolled a 4
That's what you
just
rolled.
for record's sake. I rolled a 4.
That's why you rolled. Just to know who woke up first. And as you like strain your eyes open, like
Thank you.
and like wow, damn, that's really fast food arrival. And like you're squinting against some of the sunbeams coming in through the like slanted window of this like partially refurbished warehouse loft you're sleeping in. You roll over, check your phone, and see about like half a dozen missed calls from Tazi.
Ah. Oops.
Poor Tazi.
No one told her anything.
Yeah, she just sees Lockie and I on the most wanted list in Yakuta.
On the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah. So at this point, as you're kind of beginning to stir and go like, uh-oh, everybody else also begins to like stir and come to consciousness, including
Let's
Pim.
do more if I'm like, oh shit, we forgot
Yeah,
Darcy.
Oh, no. So people hear you kind of exclaim this in alarm, and people begin to stir and wake up, including Pim, who has been receptive to, who I feel like you probably just set yourself to be receptive to an audio input, and since people were pretty quiet around you for several hours, you didn't boot back up, but you are conscious and aware of your surroundings again. So yes, everybody's waking up.
Hey guys. That is terrible Russian.
Hey, you guys.
We might have. I've got all these missed calls from Tazi. Like, did we forget to tell her anything?
Oh, bugger me.
So Lockie,
I'm not
I'll get in
dealing with that.
contact.
yeah. So Lockie, you roll over and check your phone. You have 47 missed calls from Tazi.
Lockie, you didn't tell
I
her?
don't have a phone anymore, remember?
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't!
okay.
He
Oh,
doesn't!
no, you don't. No wonder.
Yeah,
Okay, so
But
Would
who
that
still
be-
has a compad?
I do.
Yeah.
Me?
I do.
okay, Catalina, you have 23 missed calls from
I've got one in
Tazi.
my brain.
Catalina just, like, rolls over big groggy, throws it at Lucky. Call her back, let her know we're fine.
Yep. You owe me your phone.
Just take mine,
Does
it's
Tazi
fine.
know Tazi? Will she
Sorry?
know why they're on the news?
No.
No, she knows nothing. We told her to stay on the ship.
Yep, and things happened.
Because she didn't feel comfortable on the planet.
Which is fair.
Yeah, suddenly I do not feel comfortable on this planet.
Okay, Lockie, are you placing a call?
I am placing a call that I
Okay.
am going to be regretting.
It's
Oi,
almost.
Tazi, you're back.
She picks up almost immediately and just yells, "Where is your phone? I've been calling and calling. I called everyone. I called Pim, no answer. I called Darius, no answer. I called you, no answer. How are you people so irresponsible with your telecommunication devices? You're on the news. The ship's been locked down. They put a flippin' boot on the Gloved Molotov. What am I supposed to do about that if you don't talk to me?"
Starting from the top, pretty sure mine's in a flaming wreck somewhere. I'll circle back to that one. No one answered because we've had a bit of a rough night. Circling back. Things didn't go well on a mission.
Yeah, I saw the news. You and Catalina on that like security cam footage. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine for the most part. I mean, we're intact. Probably need a few more showers though. But
Oh,
we've been through some shit.
I'm not gonna ask.
But there's some bad news.
Yes, more so than what I've seen already.
Yeah. Darius
Oh.
didn't make it.
What?
Darius didn't make it. We were
What?
trying to do an op for one of his shady friends. Get some information. And things went bad.
How did it happen?
I'm not sure of the full details. Just know that the van he was in trying to get the info blew up.
Oh, okay. That's. Oh, sure. If you guys could just like give me a sec, I'm gonna and like she kind of just like puts down the compad, and it sounds like she's like half running away from wherever she was talking to you, and is beginning a very deep sob.
Look, he's just gonna like put his hand on his head, and just be like.
I take it you did not take that well.
No. Didn't expect it to.
Lucky, you need to learn some tact when talking to a woman.
I'll just say, he's gone. He died. Very
At
tactful.
least say something like he died a hero to save the rest of us. Like, she liked him, you know.
Yeah, I know. Tact isn't really my strong suit, in case you hadn't
That's his
noticed.
lie. You have good tactics. Just bad tact.
Next time, let us know. We will give you some advice.
I have found some bread. Kind of bread stuff in the kitchen. Would you like some toast?
Sure. He'll actually wait on the line until she does come back, if she does.
Okay, so it takes about 5 minutes of you just like patiently holding the compad up to your face and hearing the occasional awkward like phone noise from the other end of the line. You probably hear a very like a quiet faraway sound of someone very aggressively blowing their nose, like on their way back to the phone. And she like picks up and goes, "Okay, what's our next move?"
I don't know yet. We haven't had a chance to discuss that. No, it
Okay.
doesn't mean much, but I'm sorry.
Okay, is there anything you want me to do?
Tell her to stay safe. And don't let them know that she's with us.
Keep the engine running.
Probably not a good idea if they've booted it. Probably no ships allowed off at the moment. Just stay safe. Stay on board. We'll let you know when we work out what else is going on.
Okay. I'm gonna go now.
Alright.
Please talk to me more often, especially if you guys are doing things that are stupid.
That's fair.
Okay. Goodbye. And she hangs out.
Poor Tuzzy.
Okay,
Look,
what's his
it's just-
plan?
Look is just gonna hold onto the compad for a little bit and then just throw it across the room.
Hey!
This is why you
But
keep
what do you-
losing.
No wonder you do not have one of your own anymore, Loki. Like, if you were so loose with people's possessions.
It's okay. I forgive him.
Okay, what's his plan?
We need to wait for the heat to settle down and find our way back to the old folks' home. It's the only place we'll be truly safe.
Duh. But does this place have like food or?
Duh, in the kitchen, not much. Is safe house, so it's stocked up with little bit of supplies, but
What about burkas? Sorry, disguises and stuff like alternative clothing.
I think Ever and let maybe give them a call. I think Ivan and Ever were organizing new dress for us, but I don't know if they are transporting here or we have to get there first. And it would be very good idea to not go as one. Unless you want to go take an underground trip.
Of the railway?
No. Of the shithole.
No. Crawling through shit pipes is not really my cup of tea.
It's not mine either.
Can everybody please? Can everybody except Pim please make me a perception roll?
By the way, have we noticed that Pim's woken up?
We rolling perception.
Pim looks to just
Yeah.
be lying still in bed where you left him.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I think of all of you, Lockie, you would probably realize this first. Though Pim is like still lying prone, you notice that like his fingers are kind of twitching, and as you turn your attention to him, you can see that there's a lot of rapid eye movement going on underneath the closed eyes.
I rolled a 7. Sorry.
It's all good. It's pretty subtle, so I think only Lockie notices.
He's just gonna like move over, not trying to draw attention though. Just move over to him and then just kind of sit down next to him and just be like, "You're good there, buddy."
Pim, you're done.
Yeah,
It's done. Stick a fork in
I
it.
think. Is Darius really?
Please, so, mate.
How do humans cope?
Everyone's got their own coping methods. Just takes time most of the time.
Something I have plenty of. Eventually, all of you will pass, and I will be here. I will remain.
Yeah, that's probably true, man. But
Thank you for sugarcoating it.
you know, I'm one about honesty.
Pim kind of just sits up and rubs his head and just thinks. And then he says, I have something I need to do. And he's going to stand up and go see Sparks.
You guys are not in the same place. You can call him, but you're in.
Pim is going to go see Sparks.
Oh, so you're going to just walk out the door, and
Pretty much.
Pim,
Okay.
where are you going? It's not safe out there. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucky would actually stop him.
okay. So Pim, you get to the top of the stairs, and Lucky like grabs you by the shoulder.
Is
Hey,
there
mate.
a reason you're stopping?
Yeah, we can't go outside at the moment. Is the lockdown in?
Parameters. Is there a curfew? Am I in danger?
I think we all are at the moment.
As far as my understanding of the lockdown, we are all to be indoors and not leave. Things did not go well for Loki and I. We are wanted, and they're looking for us.
Then I suppose I should warn you. My brakes are slipping.
Is there anything we can do?
Not that I know of, but from what I can see now, it isn't a matter of how, but a matter of when.
Please make sure you talk to us, yeah?
I will.
Maybe Sparks can help you. Why don't you give him a call?
Sparks has hacked into our ship.
Ah, shit. I should have known he would do this.
That is
He
fine.
invaded
We can
our
hack into
personal
Sparks.
space.
I'm sorry, Pim. Sparks' curiosity is far greater than his own self-preservation.
I have a desire to hurt him and this planet, and I am fighting it. I really am.
Pim, I think that's what makes you more human than robot. We're all fighting that. It is the hardest battle.
Does anyone have a data slab?
My compad is over there, but I don't know if it's still working. I left my data
Can you at least
back at the...
Loki, make a luck save.
5.
There's a
Another
big.
one bites the dust.
It's not broken. There's just like a big crack through the center of the screen.
Fine, I don't need a screen. I'll
Pim?
interface with it directly.
Pim, before you go, I
Yes.
understand how you feel. I think we all do. So don't think you're here by yourself.
Well, that makes all of you, because I don't understand how I feel. I don't understand feeling. But I do know that I am angry.
No, that is usually first step.
We are here to help you, okay? You don't need to go through this by yourself. You may not be
I know.
human, but you're still one of us.
I miss Darius, and I can't cry.
No, but there are other ways to express your emotions.
Technically, the Echo is capable of crying. You just don't know.
Rory,
How-
you're ruining a moment.
Okay, fine.
I just thought you should know that while his echo can cry, he technically can't.
He doesn't know how to make it cry.
That he's code. And thank you for ruining a moment.
I'm sorry, I was just clarifying. Go on.
Alright, moment's over. I'm going on the data slab.
Okay.
Catalina will give you a hug first.
He'll willingly accept the hug.
Don't forget in your grief that there are still people who love you and care for you. And you are important to us, not just us to you, okay?
I know.
Good.
And likewise.
Good. Now, I don't know if the compad is salvageable, but it's over there. It's mine. So there's not
Mine
much
is
going
also
on for it.
like mine is fine if you need to look.
If I can interface with all of your devices at once, I might be able to get enough processing power to do what I need to.
Just
Okay.
don't do anything brash, okay?
It's more controlling my code so that I don't break.
Fair enough.
Dimitri, can you make me a mental effect save?
Duh. Well, I can roll one. But it's
Yeah. You can try.
I can save.
It is a save. It's
It is a save. Okay. You're kind of just like after you woke up, you kind of feel like you were on autopilot in the morning, just being like, okay, get up, take care of people, get food. But there's a weird like you feel like you had a weird dream last night. It's kind of reminiscent of the interior of that military base you were in, but seems a bit different. But you're kind of just like push it to the back of your mind and not paying much attention to it, and I just can carry on with your day.
Why does that scare me more than anything else you've said so far?
Because
I mean,
I'm a very,
you know what I think, yeah.
because I'm a very good DM, Alice.
I mean,
It's terrifying.
you went wild with psychic powers on a military base.
Not me. My little friend.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah. My little friend and did things. She is going. She's going into teenager mode, like where she just does her own thing. Just that's what the boundaries are.
Yeah, at this point, Molly is just like lying on her back, like with like half a piece of toast held up on her four lower legs, and is using her front two to just like pull off strips and like pass them into her mouth. So she seems more okay with not tomatoes now, which is good.
It is hard when there aren't any tomatoes.
Mm.
I wrap her barely.
Let's hope she doesn't go through teenager stage like I did.
But maybe.
She doesn't need to make as many stupid mistakes as I did.
But she's not human, so like,
Ali,
who
can
knows
you roll
what could be stupid for
2d6s
her?
for me?
That makes me highly concerned.
Do me.
Total 6.
8.
You can't blame me if things don't go well. You can blame the
Why
dice
do you
tower.
always roll so shit. Like,
It's the dice
it's
tower.
always below 6.
Also,
It's
I'm
the
gonna post a photo of the dice tower on the Discord because it's fucking sick.
Shut up.
But I always feel so fucking tacky rolling my own. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't have. Okay.
It's okay. We all know things are going on with PIMM. We're just
Tim's
terrified
gonna
because we
put
don't know.
put the devices down and say, "I will need to get access to the Gloved Molotov if we are to leave."
I
The
think
Gloved Molotov itself or the supercomputer?
The supercomputer is on the Milan. If we get to the Gloved Molotov, we can get to the Milan, and I can then use the supercomputer inside Milan to devise a plan. I only say this because the longer we stay on this planet, the more I fear that I'm going to do something like Dotak or Blacklands.
Quick question: does it have to be that supercomputer, or can it be any supercomputer?
Well, technically any, but I doubt there's going to be supercomputers lying around.
Duh, but Sparks might have access to one. Somehow.
Sooner rather than later.
He does seem like the kind of person to stick his nose in where he should not be.
you kind of see Catalina just out of the corner of your eye, just like, and just like sort of like put her hands in her head.
I've not forgotten about your sister.
What?
That was in my plans.
Oh no. I went to say ask Darius, and it hit me a little slow that he is not here. That is all.
It's okay. I understand.
Ой, боже
Wait
мой.
until the anger and denial pops up.
I think he's already hit the anger.
Speaking of Sparks and Co., the compound that you're holding, Pim, is beginning to ring. It looks like somebody from the old folks' home is calling Catalina.
Cat, it's yours.
What? Oh, okay. Duh, who's it?
It's Ava.
Oh, Aver! Hi, hello. And am I in more trouble?
You haven't changed size too much, have you? Ivan's putting the final touches on your burqa.
I mean, oh, I don't know. I haven't measured myself in a while. Maybe more muscle.
And Ivan, more around the shoulders.
But otherwise, no, I don't. Hang on a minute. PM, in the time that you've known me, have I changed physique at all? Like, bigger, smaller, fatter, skinner? Skin.
1.8 centimeters muscle mass.
Apparently, I have gained 1.8 muscle mass centimeters. You know what I mean.
Yes, good. Okay. Now, we're done with that. How are you getting to us? We have some plays we can try to make, but as I'm sure you know, they're all risky.
I'm currently arranging a car.
Apparently, currently we are No, wait. I'm so not with it this morning. Apparently, PIMM has car being arranged. But otherwise, we have yet to figure it out. All I know is no more sewers, please. No.
Okay. I'm crossing the sewers off the list. That is annoyingly the safest way out of the city at the moment.
I am aware, but this safe house, I guarantee, probably doesn't have respirators for us. Atmos filters.
That was an oversight when we were preparing it. But if you go down to the factory floor and kick around the back left corner, you'll find a few of the floorboards are loose. We put some supplies under there.
Okay, I will go do this. Actually, I'll go do this now to make sure everything is there. And Catalina wanders off downstairs.
Okay, you make your way around various stationary and dust-covered machinery and conveyor belts and robotic arms, and just like approach some of the boards in the corner, start like kicking down, and after a few kicks, one of the boards kind of just like pivots up, and you start like pulling them away, and see that there's a few of those like roughy-tufty military crates just packed away under the floorboards in the ground.
I found them. Anything in particular I should know about them? Anything you want me to leave behind?
Only take what you need. We need to make sure that the safe house has some good longevity, but we've got about 20 changes of clothes in a variety of styles. Some better food than what's in the fridge.
Oh, duh, that would be nice.
A few handguns and some ammunition just in case. Some flashbangs and some smoke grenades.
Don't worry, I'll leave a list of everything we take, but I don't think we'll need this much.
Okay, we've got a few grapnel launchers. Wait, Ivan, why is there a demo pack on this inventory? I told you, no high explode. Oh, yes, there is also a demo pack in there. I beg of you, leave it there.
I think is probably best. We don't have good experience with explosives.
Okay.
And by we, I mean the rest of my crew. I know better. I just use fire.
Excellent. Well, that's about all there is. Oh, also some spare comms devices, some compads, some data slabs, things like that.
We'll probably need that. We're very good at losing them.
Ah, well, okay. That's good. So, how do you think you're going to get out of there? You could try and make your way through one of the security checkpoints. You could get on board a truck going out. You could try and go through the sewers, but you said no.
I will
You
consult
could-
the crew, but I think we will. If we can get Loki to be in disguise enough that no one will recognize him, I think we would be okay. I can
Yeah.
change the color of my skin, make myself look like somebody else. I presume
Very
there
good.
is outfits suited for me in this crate.
Yes, Ivan took advantage of a lot of versatile fabrics in there to make the outfits fit as many people as possible, just in case.
Duh. I trust his skill. So I think I will be okay because I am under visa of different person. So
Okay. Wait. Hang on a second. Ivan, you clever devil! There's a police uniform in there.
oh duh. Do you think Loki could pass? Probably too big for outfit.
Yes. He's
Uh,
probably too big. I've seen the rest of your friends. I think any of the rest of them that are there with you now could probably fit into it.
Duh. Okay. Still doesn't solve the problem of Loki.
No. I mean, you could put him in one of the crates. I don't know. They're pretty big.
Oh, transport. This is not bad plan. I like
I
it.
suppose.
I like it. It's probable they would let police person through with transport.
Yeah.
Easy
Th-
clearance through checkpoints. You might need. I will send you text message, but I think maybe we may need some clearance IDs from Sparks for this. But I will talk to crew and see what they want to do.
The uniform should have a blank police ID with it that we can customize for you if need be.
Duh. Let me talk to crew first. I will call you back. Give me 20
Okay.
minutes. Duh.
Cool. Duh. And she hangs up.
Catalina will wander back up and poke her head up to the top of the stairs. Hey, come down here. I need to talk to you. Come on, come down. Follow me. We need to get out of this place. It's not safe to stay here for long. And she starts walking down the stairs, assuming that everyone's following her.
Gonna follow.
Okay.
I'm going to shut down stairs. I thought you said this was a safe.
Duh! Safe is temporary. Nothing's safe for long.
Especially if you keep shouting.
Yeah, true. At 2 a.m. in the morning.
It's like 11 a.m. at this point.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
I
it's-
forgot. We did
So
sleep.
it's not as unusual.
We slept and then waked up.
I assume that you slept because you were all probably pretty exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once everyone comes down, they'll just see Catalina shuffling through the crate with all the outfits.
Mhm.
Okay, I've come up with a temporary plan. Loki is going to be dressed in burqa, but with like algae thing on his belly, so he looks pregnant. Catalina can be midwife. Maybe PIMM can be doctor, and Charles can fuck off. I don't know.
Dimitri, how about you leave the plans to Loki and myself? We are the
Oh,
ones...
Loki? You mean the person who does not have any tact?
That's what I'm here for. But
Oh, like you have that much tact.
hey, I am professional stealth person.
I said
Is-
tact, not stealth.
Speaking of Dr. Charles, you've been very quiet this entire time. Did you actually properly get up with everybody else, or have you just been like nursing a hangover and not really saying much?
Nursing a hangover slash a come down from regalia
Mm,
again,
Okay.
What will it be?
not really wanting to deal with all this shouting and trying his best not to just overdose on it and go and like blow up one of the military installations on this stupid shitty worm of a planet.
Okay, new plan. You can all be my heron, and I shall be taking my wives to the beach.
That is not happening.
Okay, let me just say first of all, And she'll pull up the police uniform. I think this is going to be more useful than a harem for the priest.
But I am only man here with big.
I love you, Dimitri, but
Oh, you don't want to be in my hair. I see.
no, I really don't. That's not the point. You know I see you like brother. Oh, this is disturbing. I need to not think about this. Back to plan. No, just no. Someone... This is my thinking. I am very good at disguising myself. I can change my skin color. I can make my hair look funky. You know, wear robes to cover. It's fine. I will be okay. So I will blend in. They are not expecting someone who looks native. They are looking for someone who is very clearly not Yakutan, who is probably Habonan traitor. So, I think I will be okay. But Loki, he is 7 foot plus tall man who stands up very good. Sorry, you don't blend in, Loki. At all. Especially not on this planet. How do you feel about being crate transport?
As in transporting the crate?
No.
In the crate.
In the crate. I think is safest option.
So Yakura has slaves, doesn't it?
No,
No?
it has like a lower caste of workers that would probably face cultural discrimination. So like
But not
current America.
but not slaves.
No, for some
Yeah.
reason, I was just thinking like we're stripping down to like pants and some things around his arms and have him carry things.
It's better
No.
if he is not seen.
There are some cultures that partake in slavery in the sector, but not here.
Look, he's just going to look over the crate. Judge, how tight is it going to be for him?
Just eating it.
You will be in the fetal position on your side, and probably have very little room to move at all. So it'll get very, very uncomfortable very quickly, especially because there's no room in there for any padding. But you could fit.
Is there room for my gun?
There's more crates.
There's what?
More
There's
crates.
more crates.
It's not
No, no,
going
no.
in with you.
I want the gun. I mean, my pistol will fit in there with me.
You can probably fit a pistol in one of the voids made by your body, but like a larger gun, like a rifle, no.
Also,
Okay.
your sword won't fit either.
I don't have my sword on me. I've got.
Oh, you didn't bring it. Okay.
I'm just thinking, how the fuck are we going to lift this crate?
That's something for us to figure out later.
Look, he's just gonna climb over the lip of the box and just stand there for a bit, down, look back up, and just be like, "What's the rest of the plan?"
Okay. If you are okay with this, I was thinking that someone dressed as policeman. Oh, none of you speak Yakutan. Would that outfit fit Catalina? No, probably bad idea. So
It could, but unfortunately on this planet,
I just
women
realized-
only really
yeah.
achieve like lower ranks in the police.
Yeah.
Because sexism.
I mean, but is it a lower rank, like a general police person, or is it
Like
a higher ranking
it's,
uniform?
It's a pretty generic uniform that has like a plastic baggie that accompanied it, so you can like customize the rank
Right.
of who's wearing it.
So in
Okay,
theory, Catalina
wait.
could be the police officer.
Yes.
How
But I
about-
would be low rank and I'd have to be taking orders from someone else and I'd have to have those orders present in order to get through anywhere.
Yes, which would mean like fabricating like forged documents to just justify what you're doing. So it's possible.
So perhaps I can be the police officer.
You cannot speak Farsi.
Duh, but I do not speak to people of lesser rank than me. I have spokesperson.
I don't know if this will work. I think that is best to put least amount of people at risk. I think none of you are suspect. You
I
should
have
all.
read a lot of information regarding Ikuta. In terms of the language, I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I am at least able to understand it.
Duh, but someone needs to be speaking. And no offense, but women are not seen as equal here, so
Hmm.
I cannot
Okay.
be your spokesperson.
What about ventriloquism?
Is
Is
not.
that what?
I
No?
think only option is for me to wear the police outfit. It will need some adjustment, but I can make this.
You need to hide your tits.
I'm just going to be lowly woman. They can treat me how they want. I don't care. But as long as I have
Or-
good orders, is fine. And Spox can make this for me. The rest of you should get to safety. The only people wanted are Loki and myself. We shouldn't put anyone else at risk.
Charles.
Multiple options. One, I make you look like a man.
I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, keep talking.
Two, it would require me going back up to the Milan at some point because I will need more regalia.
No, no more regalia. You need
We fly back.
you need to recover.
At the moment, getting to safety is more important.
Duh, and you can all get to safety freely. If we are to
Okay,
get caught,
so you put on police uniform and then what?
and I walk Lucky straight out. I am transporting goods outside of city. Simple as this. I'll get Sparks to make paperwork. I don't know what's going on because I am not high enough rank to know. I am just here to transport the goods. That is it. We put lock on it so that they cannot open or orders say do not touch. Whatever. If I get stopped, I talk my way through it. And then only Loki and I are possible trouble. And if they ask, or they do stop and open crate,
We can.
I am transporting prisoner.
No. We can travel nearby, but not with you.
You can stay close, but I don't want you
But
to
I
be
mean, like,
associated.
to influence decision of person to not look in dogs.
Oh, that's true. I guess Molly is good for this, no?
Yeah!
You guys can stay and
What are we
watch if
talking
you
about?
wish. Oh, Molly. It's a long story. Lucky and myself are wanted. We need to get out the city borders. So we need to do
Hide.
so.
Disguise.
Disguise, duh. We're trying to make plan. So everyone is
Okay.
safe.
She just like scuttles off and starts like treating the like broken down factory floor as a play area and just like rolling around, running and jumping.
At least she's in good mood.
What is she doing?
I presume it's like cat have crazy cat hour. No? Maybe?
I don't think I've seen this behavior before.
When we get back to
She
use
is,
Space Google has many good video.
she is playing and exercising.
Molly,
Yeah.
do you have an idea?
No. I have a memory though. It's not mine. I stole it.
What is memory?
Oh, it was this weird guy. he had like this big beard that he loved super much, and he just kept brushing it and brushing it. But then he went into this room. Yeah.
Duh.
Would you like me to share it with you all?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I know who this guy with the big beard is.
Okay. Molly kind of like scuttles forward to be in the center of the wall and she just focuses and her antenna begin to twitch, and then you are all kind of you all just like go and appear in Dimitri's like mind palace, but then immediately just like fly directly upwards away from it, and as you're just like hurtling away from it, you can see it just like off in the distance, and then you kind of just like very abruptly come to a halt in a memory. There's it seems like it's a big round table meeting of like high pollution people. You look around, Catalina. You're pretty sure you recognize some of these individuals from the news, things like that from your years here. This is a meeting that contains some of the Yakutan senators as well as high-ranking personnel from the military, and you realize that there's this weird kind of person you can't fully see. You can see like a torso and a beard, but not an actual face or features. So you assume that that's the person whose perspective is that you're seeing this dream from. The actual conversation, not much can be heard, but then there's like another rapid scene change, and it is this general, one other general, and 3 senators all standing in what looks like an airlock. They are being decontaminated by the airlock, and a door opens, and then the 5 of them walk out into an unusual, like, large cavernous space. And it sounds underground, but just from the sounds being made by their feet. And they're walking towards something in the center of the room that has a lot of like big high-powered halogen lights mounted at various points on the cavern floor around it, all aiming in. It's impossible to properly make out what it is because it's just radiating light from the lamps. But as they get closer and closer and closer, the memory stops, and you're all back in the abandoned warehouse.
Molly, what was this?
I don't know. I was just poking around in that guy's head and I found it. It's pretty weird, right?
That is quite weird.
Molly, can you take me
Yeah?
through that again?
Okay.
And then this time Catalina's going to try and does she recognize any of this? From either stories Darius has told her, from her experience and time here investigating into the Yakutan military and the higher-ups, and...
I will say, just before you disappear, your head again, the guy with the big beard, that is the leader of the military garrison that I went to after the truck episode.
Yeah, anything she might recognize, though, with regards to, the information that she's collected and worked with Ava and Sparks and all of that crew.
Okay.
And things like that. Because she would have gone into a relative investigation after Jazz disappeared.
Yeah. If you can make me 2 roles, one is a profession role and another is a culture Yakuta role.
Profession's pretty bad.
Hmm?
I think it's a 7.
Okay. And culture Yakuta?
Sorry, I'm trying to stop my cat from sniffing my food. They're both intelligence rolls, yeah?
Yes. As you are recalling information.
Yeah. So that one is a 9.
Okay. Based on your recollection and research and understanding, the memory of the big round table function is actually kind of a relic of the past. It probably stopped occurring maybe a few years ago, after an attack was launched on the Senate by some rather disgruntled Harbonans, and since then, most senators don't congregate en masse and normally telecommute into meetings to discuss matters of state for their own safety. So you assume that memory is from a few years ago.
Yep.
But you can't really make out much more details. It was kind of like a blurry, hazy image, and you couldn't really see much of anything from it. The memory that seemed to be more focused, though, was the one which had the two generals and the three senators. You kind of like focus and try and pick out fine details and figure out exactly who's who. You realize that one of the senators in that room, in the decontamination room, is Jakob Hanna, who is the senator for applied sciences.
That asshole.
The other two senators are you recognize as the senator for infrastructure and the senator for foreign affairs. I actually didn't give them names yet, so I'm going to roll them presently. 100! I just rolled 100! Oh my god!
Wow.
That never happens! Okay. So...
It's Muhammad, isn't it?
No, actually, it's alphabetical. So the senator for infrastructure is named Zubair.
How do you spell that?
Zubair. His name is Zubair.
That tripped me out when you said that, because my grandfather's last name is Zubair.
Yes, it's Zubair Saleh.
How do you spell
Saleh. And foreign affairs is... That's 14. That is Ephraim. Efraim.
What? Sorry, I missed that. F-R-A...
Yeah, Efraim. Ephraim.
E-F...
And...
Fuck, my brain's not... E-F...
Efraim.
Okay.
And his surname is also Shadi. The same surname as that guy that Darius killed in the alleyway.
How do you spell that? S-H-A-R...
D-I. Shadi. Yeah. And so you see the three of them walking into this chamber, but unfortunately you aren't able to get any more details from what they're walking towards, just that they're approaching a very well-lit something in the center of an underground cavern.
Alright.
And then you are dropped back in your own body again.
Oh, boy, moi. We are going to come back to that. Molly?
Yeah?
Other than what you saw, did you have any impressions of anything from this memory? Where it was, location, anything? Feeling, thoughts, anything at all?
It was cold, but I guess that's because they were underground. There's like a weird buzzing sound. I don't know. It was a lot of information to grab all at once. And I kind of just got pieces.
Okay, Molly, I have a very, very important mission for you.
Uh-huh.
Can you do your very best to try and remember anything and everything about it? Anything, no matter how small you think it might be.
I'll
Not
Yeah,
right,
Careful with that line of questioning.
not right now. But
Okay.
in the time it takes for us to get back, let me know if you think of anything, okay?
I mean, I could be better at remembering if Dad wants me to.
Is not what I mean. It's Molly.
Yeah?
You might have discovered something that might help me with my sister. So you just do your best. You cannot fail. You just do your best, okay? But small detail could mean anything. It could be the key that unlocks the mystery, you know?
Okay.
Oh, Boshmoy, I need to forget this right now. Okay, we focus. We need to get out of here first.
What did PIMM say about getting a car? Does he mean like a taxi?
Oh, duh, Pim, what do you mean by get car?
I was thinking a delivery service.
Actually, it's not bad plan. You know. Rory, would Catalina know if we could get a car that looked exactly like the military cars, right?
Like a Hummer, yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same make and model and color.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually a military car, but it was just a same make and model and color.
Sure.
Could we just use that to drive out of the city?
There's still a checkpoint you would have to go through where someone would like check your credentials.
Yeah.
But you would appear far more officious if you were rolling up in a Hummer, being all like, "All right, I got somewhere to be." And if that's the case, if you were driving up, dressed the part, driving a military vehicle, clearly on your way somewhere, then in your experience, just like holding out your ID and having them go, move along, is kind of the extent of the check, because you are clearly what you were meant to be, and they don't need to double check everyone's orders as they go through. That's inefficient.
You are right.
Unfortunately, however, people don't really sell military grade Hummers, so if you want to get a car that looks like a Hummer, you're probably going to have to steal a military vehicle.
That's okay. That's within Catalina's skill set.
Okay.
Pim, you said you were looking for a car. Tell me
Yeah.
about this.
Well, it's come under my attention that during lockdown situations or during curfews, that there still needs to be an avid point of delivery. Therefore, it's not unusual to see delivery vehicles on the road.
I have a quick question. Instead of delivery, is it possible maybe you could acquire or locate close car that is close by of this make and model that would not notice if missing?
Shouldn't be too hard. I also looked through a lot of the camera systems to do with the city.
Because I just had idea. If we all pile into a car that looks like police car and I am dressed like policewoman, they're not going to question where we're going. We are obviously busy doing something. I give them orders, I give them ID, it gets passed, bam, done. We get out
Tell
of
me
city.
make and model. I will look right away.
Okay, and I'll give him the make and model number of the cars.
Okay. Pim, you've been doing your best to pour through space Google Maps and things like that, and just spending a lot of time on the internet. So just make me a computer's roll. And as you refer to back on this data and see if you can piece together anything of use.
How is it that like you always roll below 6? Like I roll and I get a 5 and a 5 on the first roll.
Shut up!
Because you're a wizard.
I am a wizard. Roar. That's 12.
12? Okay. It takes you like maybe 10, 15 minutes, but you were cataloging vehicle traffic, and eventually you cycle through and you realize that there is an unmarked vehicle, kind of like a similar color, but the same make, that is most often seen driving around the high end, like parts of town, like in the northeast quadrant where some of the wealthier people live, and it seems like possibly a rich person was all like, I want one of those cars, and imported it and just used it as an occasional runabout.
I found a vehicle that fits your description, pinpointing its exact location now.
Could you remote? No. Is that even a thing to remote hack it? Probably not.
It depends if it is controlled in such a way. Most rich people would usually have a system so that a car could come pick them up.
Let me know how you go with this.
Very well. I will check the car systems. Is that another computer roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Nah, it's not as good. 4 and a 3. It's still 9, but...
Yeah. You poke around some, like, car summoning apps, because most of them necessitate, like, a biometric interface, like scanning a thumbprint on their compad to confirm it's them to summon the vehicle to them, and you can't replicate that.
Well, perhaps I could bypass it and make it think that it's already gone through that scan and the scan came back correct.
So you want to hack it?
Yes.
Interesting. You can certainly try.
I'm with Darius. It's not bad. That's 4. That's a 5. No, that's a 6. That's 10 again. So that's 12 again. I'm rolling good.
Okay. 12. That is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. This is why I want Ali to roll the dice most of the time, but then I always regret it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, like
So mean.
you are actively working on that and just like typing away, doing things. What are the rest of you are you doing while Pim's trying to suss this out?
If nobody has any objections to the plan, Catalina's going to start altering the outfit, the police uniform to fit her better.
Okay.
Because Ivan wouldn't be Ivan with, or Ivan, sorry, wouldn't be Ivan without putting a sewing kit in there to adjust the outfits if needed.
There definitely is one, and like it's also been intelligently designed, so you can like pull in certain points from the inside and tie them off to make an outfit be more customizable to
if you are going to be police driver, like what are the rest of us wearing? Are we going to wear top half of suit so we look official?
Don't worry about it. You hide in back seat. Don't say a thing. The windows should be tinted. Hopefully.
Okay.
And Lockie will be in the crate in the boot. I'm sorry, Lockie.
Not sorry.
Is safest way to transport him.
Hello. Witness like him should be carried in boxes all the time.
That is very valuable weapon. Sorry, Lockie, this is a joke.
He's a little bit joke.
Instead of one of those jack-in-a-boxes, it's a lock-in-a-box, and when you hit the end part, it just jumps out and kills you.
Thank you, PIMM. Now I have music in my hand.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, don't mind me. I just dropped my food.
Oh.
Where's Cat? Cat will fix it for you.
No, I don't want her to lick up the soy sauce on my legs, please.
So Catalina is amending a uniform and things like that. Everybody's getting things in order. PIMM.
Oh, and Catalina's strategically hiding the demo charge.
Like hiding it from everybody else here.
Yeah,
like pushing it deeper underground.
Pushing it under the other stuff and just.
Okay, you make a stealth check.
I'm like,
Lockie,
oh look, he's grappling hook. I love these.
Lockie, please make a perception check.
Wow, I like how you Lockie make a perception.
I know, Lockie.
I'm gonna make one, okay? Because I feel I would.
Fuck!
No, I really wouldn't.
Oh, that's great. I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Okay.
I rolled
So-
a 2, and I've got
so-
-2.
Hang on,
So,
hang on.
Lucky,
Hang
you're
on,
just like,
it's 3, 4...
Yeah.
4 in total. I did
So-
great!
so Lucky,
Yeah,
Got a 9.
you're just like standing over the crate they expect you to fit inside, being all like, maybe if I just like and you're just like mentally coming to terms with what's being asked of you, and you see Catalina with like an unbuttoned police uniform on, like very like trying very surreptitiously to unpack another one of the crates to make room for your weapons, and she just like kind of like fumbles with one of these boxes, and you go, huh? And she's very clearly like carrying a demo charge.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna make note of where she stashes it.
Okay. She like I feel like you'd push it into like
It's staying here!
the back corner. Yeah, it's being pushed in the back corner underneath some of the crates underground.
Do
You're
I
lucky.
notice Lucky noticing?
Okay, I don't
I mean,
think.
I'm literally just kind of looking out of the corner of my eye.
And Lucky, I think perhaps to get in crate you need to only be wearing shorts, perhaps, and then we put your armor on top of you or something.
That could work.
Okay.
If we have
But then it
vehicle,
just
we
looks like-
can put in boot with Lucky.
No, I mean more like if someone does happen to open the lid, it just looks like a box full of armor.
Pim, you have successfully hacked into this vehicle. It has like a front-facing built-in dash cam that you have accessed, and the electric motor roars into life as you get it going. Unfortunately, there is a security gate on the grounds where it's parked in between you and the road.
I figured as much. How big is the security gate?
It is about 7-8 feet tall with spikes on the top.
Can I just make a quick note?
Yeah.
For all our Macron viewers, a boot is a trunk of a car. Because they don't call the trunk a boot. We do, as Australians. That is all.
And Brits.
Yeah, but that's
Explain
because
your
we're...
phone, You're wrong and we're correct.
Oh, shush.
Exactly.
Don't be
Okay,
rude,
yeah.
guys. But I
So-
I remember being in America and like saying, "Can you pop the boot?" And they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry." Okay,
Alright.
moving on.
So Rory, I activate the button.
What do you mean?
You know how most modern cars these days have a button in their car to open the gate?
Yeah, it's like a key fob that a person reaches into like a side compartment, presses it, and the door opens.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do that.
You want physically in the car to have a hand to reach into the compartment to press the
No,
button.
but the button is part of the car.
Is it these days?
It could
These
be.
days, no. Back then, probably.
Him, make
Space
me
speaking, probably yes.
make me a luck save to see whether or not people had this idea in the space future.
Ali, I'm trusting you.
I'm sorry. Why do you do
No.
this to me?
It's a D20. Okay.
Nope. I'm sorry. Don't trust me. I'm bad. It's a 4.
The 4. Well, Pim, I'm sorry, but it seems that in this vehicle, people didn't think to do that.
Cool. Is there like a chain or something that's stopping the gates from opening or falling or anything?
The gate is automated. So clearly, if somebody were to press the button, then a motor would just like carry it along a track out of the way, and then you could drive.
Okay, and it's at like
The dice tower failed
person's
me.
arms height, yeah?
Now it rolls a 19. How fucking...
What do you mean?
So at what height is the button to open the gate?
The button is probably like in a compartment near the steering wheel, kind of like built in there.
Cool.
Oh, you mean like a manual override
On the
near...
gate, yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Is
say...
there a button?
Yeah, it has a button.
Is it like side view mirror height?
Okay, you can drive up to the button and just like open one of the doors, and it'll hit the button. That's a good point.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Okay, the door begins to like trundle open. As you're like checking through the feeds, you see through the like back left side mirror a very nice house, and emerging from the house is a very angry looking wealthy man in a dressing gown shouting at his car that's driving away by itself.
Is it possible for me to automate the horn in any way?
You can make it make a noise. Just go, what? It's a squealy wheel out of this guy's driveway and take off with his car.
I feel like that's not gonna help our case, but sure. Why
Okay.
not?
Pim, there is a vehicle en route from the wealthy district in the Upper East Side, en route to your location presently.
In the
Okay.
meantime, I'm in contact with Sparks.
Okay. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sparks. Okay, here's the deal. We are
Uh-huh.
going to be traveling in a vehicle which is clearly not a police car, but is going to look close enough.
Okay.
I am policewoman.
You police woman.
Shut up.
Okay.
Look is safest way. They're not going to suspect one of their own, no?
No, but they're not gonna suspect a man either, flipping misogynistic pigs.
Right. So, I am policewoman in outfit,
Okay.
in car. I need my orders that I am traveling and transporting people and products.
Okay. Like, like puts the compact down, hits the speaker button, and is like actively typing while he's talking to you.
I will
Yeah,
also I will also need you to finalize my identification.
Okay.
Give me
What name do you want?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Just not something wanky.
Okay.
Also, I will look Yakutan in color of skin and in hair color. I will be wearing headdress because is part of necessary uniform.
Okay. Your name is Hala Khalil. Good.
Okay. Officer Hala.
Petty officer, I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up.
You know the rules, and so do I.
I know. I was trying to forget.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Hala.
Hala Khalil.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Anything else from me? Oh yeah.
Oh, duh.
Who is your commanding officer? Who is sending you to do this job?
Let's make it, what is one that Darius turned into earlier? Who is clearly now dead in an elevator shaft.
And also dead at the same time in a blown up truck.
Ah, shit. Okay, I forgot about this. Could be if anything happened to him, he say take out of city.
Oh, you know what? Yes, good. You are transporting the friends and family of this gentleman back to their homes after providing a successful ID of the body.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Yes, I will take it.
Okay, this works. All right. I also, I feeling we are going to have trouble with a stolen vehicle, so maybe make it not stolen?
Okay, I will look into it. Who stole it?
PIMM?
Okay, can you put Pim on the line? I'm gonna need some information from him.
Is PIMM conscious again, or is he still in his own mind doing
Pim-
hacking stuff?
Him is staring at Catalina. He does not want to talk to Sparks.
I mean,
We're all staring at Catalina.
Okay,
Mhm.
Catalina looks at Pim and he goes, "Let me just say that Pim is very angry at you because you have done some very shifty things that we are all aware of."
Hey, is
Uh-huh.
that Sparks? Tell him I'm going to punch him in the dick.
Okay, I'm going into my safe room as soon as I am done with this. Pim, just tell me make, model, and
I just need the make, model,
license
and
plate, please.
registration number.
He's gonna blink and send a message to it via his mental compad to Sparks, along
Okay.
with the phrase "bitch."
Wow. He's getting better at cursing. I like it. Okay. Yes, it
Don't
seems
bring
that
out
somebody
his bad side. We're trying to keep him, you know, a semblance of innocent.
Oof! It seems somebody has just reported that vehicle stolen not long ago. I am
good.
burying the report, but I'm afraid, Pim, that this whole commandeer vehicle remotely thing may not work in the future. I can already see more software blocks and firewalls being installed around their site. It was a good plan, but it's a one and done, you know.
That's fine. We don't care. If it gets us out of the city, that is what matters. We can deal with future problems then.
Of course. I've bought you about an hour, so don't take any longer than that, okay?
We're leaving immediately.
Maybe take off the vehicle's plates when it arrives,
Oh.
just to avoid being seen on camera with those plates.
Duh. That is next question.
Uh-huh.
You're going to have to set up a reason why we don't have plates, or why we have different plates for car.
Just take some plates from a car parked on the street. I don't care.
Okay, just make it a
it
registered
won't be-
vehicle within the military, so they don't suspect anything if they check it up.
You are really making this difficult. I cannot hack into the military. It's gonna look sus. So ditch the car somewhere and walk and walk the rest of the way. Okay? It will get you
Okay.
close though.
We just need to get out of the walls.
Yes, you do, and that's fine. That we can do.
Well, keep us safe until we do. Duh?
I'll do my best.
You'll make it happen. I trust you. And she hangs up.
Oh.
Put the pressure on much.
Mhm.
Alright, we're good. I will be back. And
Oh, no,
Catalina's gonna
yeah.
go and steal some vehicle plates.
Okay.
As quietly and sussly as possible.
Please make
Non-sus.
me a stealth check.
Honestly.
Oh god, these dice have been rolling so bad for me. Pray for me, guys.
Okay.
No prayers can help you.
That is a 5.
Okay. You have liberated some plates from a vehicle outside and make your way back indoors.
Does anyone notice?
Roll me a perception check.
Why do the dice hate me?
Mhm.
7.
Yes.
Look, it's the roll 20 of dice.
There is an old woman who you kind of see just the shape of her face, kind of like peering out through a curtain at you, as you like scurry across the road back towards the safe house, and as you glance up at her, she goes like and closes the curtains.
Hey, Molly. Can you erase someone's memory?
So you get back inside and ask her this. She goes, yeah, actually I can. I think.
Lady in house, and I'll give her a description. Or actually, I'll picture it in
Okay.
my mind, and I'll like mentally like tell
Hear it.
Okay.
her to like listen to my mind. Say, this is what she looks like. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you make her forget that she ever saw me?
Okay. Hey, Dad. Can we go for a walk?
Sure.
Okay. Like, Molly, like, rolls under your robes and like climbs up a leg and just like sits where your like where your belly is.
Thank you, Molly. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, duh. We are teaching you terrible things.
I agree.
We are terrible parents. Please make sure that you
Yet-
learn to be better than we are.
We are not terrible. She's learning new things. She's getting to see places that are not the hole that we dug her out of. Like, what is wrong with it?
We are turning into terrible people for good purpose, but does not make the actions we make better. Okay, we can have a conscience later. We need to get out of this mess.
Yeah, I'm going for a walk.
Okay. You make your way outside, and as you walk down the street, you get about like 50 meters down the road, and Molly says, "Oh, wait! Give me a sec."
She's taking a shit.
Ow.
Molly kind of focuses, and she like pulls you in with her in this moment, and you're kind of just suspended in like a soup of memories, just like floating around. Weirdly enough, most of this woman's recent memories are just of the inside of her house and her like peering out of a window and making sure no one's doing anything dodgy on her street. It seems like she's a bit of a shut-in and likes to be quite nosy in her time present, but like
He's a Russian grandmother.
Yes. basically. But
She's part of the neighborhood network of like, did you see such and such and hanging out with that girl from down the road? She's such a
So-
slut.
You know what this reminds me of? If any of you've seen Hot Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
So you are floating there, and can you please make me a perception check inside this weird dream state?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all. What? Can you hear what he's saying through the wall? No, we can't hear you.
Unplug
Weird.
the mic and plug it. Never mind, he
Alright.
left.
Yeah, that's been a problem with Discord for a little bit. You've got to actually leave and rejoin.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
really?
Hello?
Still can't hear you.
Damn it. Super annoying.
There we go.
Oh,
You can't hear me.
there you are.
No, we can hear you.
What'd you roll?
Weird. 7.
Okay. As Molly like swims off through these memories and grabs one of the recent ones from her short-term memories that's just of Catalina like sneaking down the road, taking plates. You look around and you see a second memory, that is an image of like a dark street, just like dimly lit by street lamps. The same street as before, and you see two very muddy and scared looking people running down the road. They look a lot like Lockie and Catalina.
Molly.
Yeah?
This one too.
Oh, okay. And once she's done just disintegrating this memory, she turns around, like swims up to it, and devours it as well. Are we done?
Mm.
You guys are
Duh.
so running out of time.
Oh wait,
Mm-hmm.
one moment.
Yeah.
And,
In theory, this
I
is
just-
all happening while the car is on its way to us.
I roll a 7 again. I'm looking to see if there's any memories of loved ones.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
maybe the
Yeah,
face of
those
her.
can go too.
Just erase her dead husband
And,
while
like-
you're at it.
Get Molly to enhance that so she suddenly remembers family.
Okay. You poke around. I think the most easily accessible memories that you could see are probably of pictures she would keep in her house that she sees as she's going about her business. It seems like she has a fully grown son and 2 daughters, and a very sad-looking like shrine on one of the chest of drawers that seems to indicate to you that her husband is dead.
Called
And
it.
Her son was a janitor in a office building.
Oh!
Lucky, how could you?
Ooh.
So yes, she has 3 adult children and a dead husband.
And Hudson. Sure, I just kind of like grab that. Well, get Molly to grab that memory and kind of boost it a little.
I mean, like, you go to like your first instinct is to, like, reach out and grab it, and like as you reach it, as like that instinct kicks in, you actually do reach out and physically grab onto this memory. It's got a lot of like complex feelings involved in it. Like there's lots of like
Love and loss and all the rest.
yeah, all that jazz. But it's you are like physically holding it.
It is like being in memory, Elizabeth. It is not a true. Hey Molly, I need you to give this one a little bit of a boost.
Okay. And like she like swims up, her 2 antennas start like vibrating, and then they touch the memory, and it starts to like vibrate and glow and get brighter, and then you just let it go, and it drifts away, and it's like shining brightly against all of these other memories.
Cool. I think our work here is done.
Okay. And she cuts the connection, and you are just back standing on the street. Okay. You make your way back to the safe house, and everybody seems to be mostly ready to go.
What is Charles wearing?
Yeah, good point.
The 3-piece suit I was wearing last night.
Catalina would tell everyone to pick an outfit.
I mean, like, I've already been questioned by the military, so my outfit's probably alright.
Fidget, can you stop trying to drink out of my cup and drink out of your cup? Here,
No,
your
I have
cup,
a split.
right here. There is a cup of water right for you, perfectly just sitting there waiting
That's
for you to
her
drink
cup,
from.
and the other cup is also her cup.
Yeah.
Apparently.
All her cup.
Ash, I sent you a message.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. No, this is mine.
Okay, so everybody starts to pack up and get set to go. Lockie is packing away the now less muddy crates of weapons taken from your job, and packing them into one of these larger crates. Like you grab a few other bits and pieces from some of the other nearby crates, like a compad, if you want to have a compad.
Yeah, Catalina
well.
will distribute out the stuff. Also, I'm going to assume, out of character, that Lockie stole the demo pack. Because.
Okay, sure.
Oh, by the way, I think Mikhail had to go.
Yes, he did. Unfortunately, Mikhail has an early day tomorrow, so
Yeah.
he's going to drive us home in that regard.
Which is totally fair.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, as everybody's packing up, like making sure to get dressed and prepared to jump in the vehicle, and as you do, and you're kind of just like awkwardly standing in the like entryway at the bottom of the stairs, you hear as a large vehicle outside very abruptly comes to a halt.
All right, everybody in. I presume the door's open.
Yes,
Climb into a crate.
You open the door, lock it. You climb into a crate, curl up.
Great boy.
Like who like seals? Who seals him in the crate?
Probably Catalina.
Any parting words for him?
She hands him a compact. If you have problems, make sure you call us. We'll let you out.
He's just gonna give her a look like problems. I'm in a fucking crate.
Hey, look. Panic attacks in small places are normal, so if you have a problem, give us a call. Keep that on you just in case. We will message you if anything we need. Da?
Getting yourself is not a problem.
Okay? We good?
Good.
Alright. Also, I think
So-
there's you can probably download some games on there maybe to keep you entertained in the meantime. You know? Just
Like-
anyway,
You just like
get comfy.
sitting there on a compact in the darkness, playing a game. I love that mental image.
How are we going to lift him into the deck? Ah,
At that point, I
It-
literally just reach out my hand and lift up the entire crate,
Mhm.
move it into the back of the car.
Into the boot.
You drop it in, and the rear suspension gives noticeably as you drop it in. And Catalina, as you like prepare yourself, pull up the headscarf and just compose yourself, you walk across the threshold, and as you step out into the light, your appearance just changes.
One.
Yeah?
We change the plates.
Yes.
But we're gonna pull the vehicle, I presume, because it's warehouse, it has like roller doors.
Ah, yes, of course.
We'll bring the car in, change plates, then bring it
Mhm.
out.
Cool. So if you can pull inside,
Second
Change
note,
of
I
plates.
lose one system strain for us sleeping, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Then you gain it back for changing yourself.
I can maintain my form for 4 hours,
Hmm.
assuming we don't enter any sort of combat.
Okay.
Just so you know. And she will maintain it only as long as necessary. So just to get them out
Okay.
of the wall.
So you all pile into into this vehicle. You've got Catalina up front with nobody else. You've got Dr. Charles, Dimitri, and Pim in the back seat, and Lockie in a crate in the boot. As you properly start the vehicle and begin to roll out, your compact chirps with the documents that Sparks has provided for you, and yeah, you roll out and drive towards the nearest gate, which is only about like a flippin'
Fuck.
like 350-meter drive away. You got pretty close already. So the squad pulls out, rumbling along. The rain that was coming down last night has passed. There's still like wet trees and some puddles that you drive through, but most of the vehicle traffic you've come to expect from being on these streets is just not present. It's very still, very quiet. There are other military vehicles you occasionally see, especially when you get closer to the checkpoint, and you just pull up. There's two other vehicles parked, one to the left and one to the right of these two towers that are on either side of the gate.
Just before we pull up, I'll say to Molly in the back, Molly, can you just make sure they're convinced?
Yes.
Okay, don't need to do anything unnecessary. Just if they don't believe us, maybe nudge them in the other direction.
Okay. You pull up. There are probably like in the immediate vicinity on the ground. There's 4 officers. 2 of them are kind of standing, prepared to intercept the vehicles coming in, and then there's one over here, kind of just directing traffic, and one on the opposite side. So as you pull up, you can see like the occasional car that's approaching the gates from outside the city, and then the officer just walks up and basically goes, "No, turn around, go away. No one's coming in," and they drive off. You pull up, and there's a younger guy. He's in his mid-20s, and
Catalina's totally wearing a pair of sunglasses.
okay. Good thing Ivan knows how to accessorize, because there definitely would be sunglasses in there.
It's probably a good idea for her to cover her very obviously blue eyes.
A pair of aviators.
Yeah.
Very stylish.
Classic cop.
So you pull up, like he gives you a once over and is all like, badge.
And she just hands it over. No smiles, nothing. Just hands it over.
Okay.
Petty Officer Kalihan. What was it? Halak Halal. Transport duty.
What? Who'd you have in the back?
Family of the deceased after identifying. What was his name? Catalina would remember. I just don't remember.
Mr. Keller? His name was Mata Shadi.
What was his rank?
Senior technical officer.
Senior technical officer, whatever his name is, I've forgotten now. I have no memory. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Like, he
also,
sees
she's speaking in Farsi, mind you.
Yes, and so is he.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he sees it. Check it. Please roll me persuasion with charisma.
Yes, good roll. 12. I think.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, 12.
All right then. Allow me to roll as well. Okay. Let's check something here. Okay. He checks the badge, kind of like just leans in over your shoulder and sees that there's like 3 people all lined up in the back seat and goes, "Yeah, fair enough. Where are you taking them?"
Taking them home. Their job is done. Let them on.
Indeed. All right. You're clear.
Thank you. Have a good one. Rolls up the window.
Accelerates away very, very hastily.
No, she accelerates away very nonchalantly. She, like, quietly, as if nothing's wrong, as if she's meant to be there. She doesn't hastily until they're around the corner, and then she's like, "From, let's go."
Mm-hmm. You pull away, fully clear of the checkpoint, because you had a very good plan and you executed it well. So good job, everybody. Where do you go to ditch the car? Because Spark said that you would probably have to do that.
Yeah. So this dead end here.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
any other dead end nearby that she knows of that's maybe outside the range of the city.
Ask Sparks for some blind spots in the cameras. Would be
That's
the best
true.
idea, because that way we could know we're not going to be seen where we're dumping stuff.
Beep 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 beep. On
Yes, hello?
loudspeaker.
Mm-hmm.
We're through the checkpoint. Where can we dump the car where we won't be seen?
Oh, thank God I can stop writing your eulogy. Okay.
I'm going to punch you when I see you. Why do you have so little faith in us?
I would like to see you try. Anyway, car.
I will hold him down. You'll punch him in the dick.
Cut the stats, everybody. I'm working my magic. And he's typing away. Not bad. He directs you to weirdly enough, he says that there is a his personal favorite blind spot is over here. It's kind of hard to see, but like if you go
Where is it?
west of if you go west of the power plant near the very green area that has circular shape in the bottom left corner of that circular pattern, he says that there is a car park that has a really good blind spot, and people aren't going to question a random car being parked in a car park, and it'll be hard to pin down.
Oh my god, I'm having problems with the map.
It's all good. It's if you ditch it there, you'll be walking about
Half a K.
yeah, I mean, if you're going by the roads, yeah, it's close to a kilometer walk from there, but and that's quite doable in
Yeah, a kilometer's not that far. And also, too,
Yeah.
they're looking for someone inside the city locked down. So the lockdown and the suspicions of outside the city would be a whole lot less.
Yeah. Once you're clear, there is still a heightened presence of military outside, but there's far more regular vehicular activity going on outside as well.
Mm.
So it seems it's less strict out here.
Do we drop off some people perhaps at somewhere closer to the Sparks place, and then you and I perhaps go on that dip?
That's not bad a plan.
Okay.
Except
Like-
I said that only two of us walk back, then all of us.
Yeah.
there will
like-
be... Oh...
You will have to carry the crate back with you.
Is there a very close blind spot to the Shady Creek folks' home?
Well, there is this spot that you indicated here, which is also a good blind spot. So you can pull in there,
Drop
have
everyone off except for
Yeah,
Dimitri
have-
and myself.
Pim, Dr. Charles, and Lockie get out. Then the two of you keep on going, ditch the car, and then they
I had slight plan.
Yeah?
We drape the box in a cloth and we carry it solemnly into the Shady Acres.
It is technically a body.
No,
It's just an alive one.
No, it's alright. They can take the crate inside.
Okay.
Cover it in a cloth. It should be fine. And if there's any cameras nearby, Sparks can doctor the footage.
He can work his magic.
It's a pretty short distance. Shouldn't be too many cameras.
So, about the same time as you guys arrive on foot outside the old folks' home, Catalina and Dimitri have ditched the vehicle and are beginning their walk back.
Catalina will actually, before they drop everyone, I say, Pim, once we ditch the vehicle, give it a little spin around for a while. Take it somewhere nowhere close to us. Have fun, but not too obvious.
Pim says, "Okay,
And
I
then
will do my
overload
best."
it so it burns to a crisp. Less chance of forensic evidence.
Okay, I will find a big cliff to drive it off."
I guess it looks like someone had joyride.
Hmm.
Whatever.
And so
Either way,
kids
we will see you
stuff.
soon.
Okay. Right. Hey, Lucky, can you please roll me a tactics roll?
Sure.
I'm
Ooh.
so concerned right now.
Where's my plus?
He's playing chess.
With what bonus?
In intelligence.
In that case, it is a 7.
You've made it to level 12 on Angry Space Birds.
Yes.
in the crate.
Oh god, man. And here I was thinking, oh god, what's he blown up now?
Many angry birds.
I can have some fun with this too. Come on.
No, I mean it's good fun, but Jesus Christ, my heart.
Good. Panic. Okay. So you. Dr. Charles, you and Pim get the crate basically into like the lobby of the old folks' home. At which point you feel pretty safe allowing Lockie to hop out. Pim will like take a seat in one of the chairs in the reception area and says, "I'm going to commence driving the car," and just starts like blankly staring off into space.
Right. I walk over to the crate,
Mm-hmm.
up the buttons, and like lift off the lid.
Please make me a physical effect save, Dr. Charles.
Yeah, no.
You gag ever so slightly as the smell escapes.
You need another shower.
It's the first thing you hear when the box gets open. So, Lockie, aside from keeping your mind busy playing Angry Space Birds, this was very unpleasant.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as the crate's open, you just want to stretch.
Yep.
Look how skinny he got in this picture. all the steam coming out behind him out of the hot box.
Of course.
He's just gonna get out, give a finger to Dr. Charles, and then just, basically just start stretching as much as possible. And then, just retrieve all his stuff and just, without a word, just start, off.
Mm-hmm. Just walk off. Are you going down to the
Library?
The secret base?
Yep.
Cool. Dr. Charles, are you going to follow or wait for the rest of the party?
I'll probably wait until Pim's done first.
Okay. Lockie, you proceed on down alone into the secret base.
Charles should probably make a perception check, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I am so concerned right now.
I know exactly what's there.
Hey, out of game we might know, but in game we are none the wiser.
The thing is, in game, I know you were trying to hide it. That is a 9.
Oh, yeah, you matched my stealth. I rolled a 9 as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like,
You notice a slightly unusual lump underneath his shirt. A slightly demo charge shaped lump.
I swear to gods, if you set that off anywhere near me, we are going to have problems.
It just kind of looks like he's really sure. He goes, "Don't know what you're talking about." He thinks that he got away with it.
Maybe Catalina
He'll-
should.
he'll-
He's heated into space.
He will give you a little smirk, and then just la 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 la. Head off.
But trust me, I was tempted to telekinetically fling that motherfucker at the nearest military base and just be like, wonder what's gonna happen with this one! Yeet!
Okay.
Lucky
so
has plans.
you make your way out into the library and make your way down the stairs and into the secret base below. Are you going to go straight for the like shower or the control room? Where you going?
He's gonna go towards the workshop, stop, sigh heavily, dump his stuff at the workshop, and then go have a shower.
Okay.
Just like, I guess he's right.
Okay. Shower number 7. Let's go. Mm, you're going to be quite chafed from all the stuff.
scrubbing.
More than
It is
scrubbing.
very, very dry.
Okay, so after about like a 20-minute walk, Catalina and Dimitri arrive at the outside of the old folks' home.
Do we talk about anything, Catalina?
I don't know,
No.
Dimitri. Do we talk about anything?
Maybe about your burgeoning career as a policewoman?
No. I hate this
No?
place.
Duh.
The fact I am even wearing this outfit makes me feel like I am doing something very dirty. Not in a good way. It's worse than working through the sewers. Okay, maybe not. But still is comparable.
Maybe you could do striptease for Sparks. To distract him while I punch him in dick.
I don't think he will fall for this. I don't think I'm his type.
He's been locked up in like old people's. Oh, like maybe. Never mind.
Look, he's very good with computer. I'm sure he has plenty of, assistants.
Yes,
Where is that disc that the Darius gave me?
plenty of Canadian girlfriends.
What are we going to do, Dmitri?
Burn it all?
We can't burn
Maybe
everything.
not all. We'll skip that little old lady across the road from us. She was okay.
I'm sure she was. It's still unfortunate we had to play with her memory.
I left her a nice present into her head.
I won't ask. I'm concerned.
No. Like I looked in her memories. I might have found another one where there was some shady, unhappy-looking mud figures walking around in the street at night. But
Oh.
I found a nice memory of her family, and I gave it some extra love.
That's nice. But what I mean is, what are we going to do about everything else?
Yeah, burn it all.
No, I feel like this is all my fault for bringing everyone here.
Maybe it is Darius's fault for bringing us all here.
He did not want to come here. We brought him back here.
He needed to come back here to face demons or the blessed.
Oh, duh, and he ends up dead. How is that better?
That was not guaranteed outcome.
I just
But
keep...
at least his father's assassins didn't get him this time.
I just feel like I have put everyone through a lot of pain that I never wanted them to feel. This was supposed to be my problem, and I've brought everyone else here to
Because
suffer.
we are family and a team. It's how we do things all together. Fate, she's a fickle bitch.
And we're still no closer to anything. I feel like we have lost and suffered a lot here for nothing.
Well, we did find your
Again.
sister, but it is not a problem that is solved, but it is better knowing at least where she is than not knowing anything at all. No?
This is true, but I feel so helpless. More than before.
The operation did not go as planned, but I'm pretty sure that Darius completed the mission, just not with the best outcome for him. But I do not know what the outcome will be. Like, he got the information, like, what is reward?
It's going to sound very harsh, but what does it matter to any of us? It was his,
No.
and he's alone, and it was something that we were not really a part of. We knew nothing about it. So even if he did succeed, there is no sense of satisfaction. I don't know what we did and what for, or why. But
Maybe Darius has left what is a journal somewhere. Or some kind of notes or goodbye letter. Who knows?
I feel like if this was the case, on case of his death, it would be burned. But
If it was on his person, perhaps it is digital and it is. Maybe it is in supercomputer. We can ask people.
At this point, the two of you round the corner, and you're just a few buildings away from the old folks' home.
I still don't know what to do. But you
Well,
know that
We
memory.
could have coffee.
You know, in that memory that Molly managed to save. I recognized the two senators.
Oh,
The ones with. There were three in the underground.
the General Beard.
There, yes,
General
I
Stroke
I
Beard.
don't
General
know
Beard,
who
yeah.
I don't know who General Beard is because his face was not shown.
I tell you, I met him. Don't ask me his name. I cannot remember, but he's of some importance.
Well, one of them was Yakab Hana, the one that has my sister.
Oh,
And what is interesting is that the other two, one of them was the Senator of Infrastructure, and the other was the Senator of Foreign Affairs. What do these four senators have, or three senators and a general have, that they need to plan in secret? I feel like there is
Further
something there and something we are not seeing.
Maybe we
this-
could take Molly for a walk near their houses and see if she can pick up anything else.
Maybe we need to go for a walk near Yakub's house, but with current lockdown, our movement is restricted. Loki and myself are now wanted.
Well, maybe Charles and I can go for a walk. In a couple of days, when things have settled down a little.
I hate this. I'm going to feel even more useless.
Ah, bitch, please.
Let me whinge for a minute.
Oh, you have been whinging for like the last 20 minutes.
Oh,
The two of you cross the threshold at that word, and Dr. Charles is just sitting in the lobby with him and hears the end of that exchange.
Carolina shoulder bumps him. Okay. I will pull my thumb out of my ass. I get it.
Just don't stick it in your mouth like last time.
I am not understanding this euphemism, but that is disgusting.
Ah, that is look on your face, like you walking around with sour look on your face all the time.
I'm not sour all the time.
Okay, well, whatever.
Just sometimes. You know.
You're all weird.
Woe is me. I fucked up.
Shut up! I will kick your ass. Also, hi,
Uh-huh.
doctor.
First, you had to catch me, and I piss pop.
Make sure you give Sparks a word.
That's gonna
What?
be your meanness. Like as he goes to piss pole, I stick my hand out in telekinesis and trip him up.
That's just mean.
Oh, it is. But that's the mood that Charles is in.
Yeah. You kind of stumble as this invisible hand appears before your right foot, but you keep going.
Thanks, Molly.
And you make your way downstairs. At this point, as you're like, as everybody else has arrived, Lockie, you are walking out of the shower, kind of like hair all wrapped up in a towel, like all like feeling decently clean at this point, and you hear the sound of running as Dimitri gets inside.
I'm gonna look over and should I even ask?
Duh. Well, yet I'm just trying to raise the mood of Catalina somewhat by running away from her.
Huh.
First, of course, I insulted her and said silly things, and now I run.
Okay.
But it also might be race between me and her to get to Sparks to punch him in the dick.
I'll join you with that one.
In a towel.
Okay. So at this point, the two of you make your way into the main conference room, and you see that Sparks is sitting at his desk with a very with heavy bags under his eyes and several empty or partially drained cups of coffee around him. It seems like he has been actively cramming a lot and doesn't have much sleep. You walk in, you also see like Eva and Ivan on the opposite side of the room. Like Ivan is standing next to like a dress form with a very big suit on it, and like a smaller one next to it that has a very heavy-looking black burqa, and Sparks has in front of him what looks like a standard issue military combat drone with Primal's core duct taped haphazardly to the bottom.
Interesting.
And he says, "Oh, good, you're here. Where's PIMM?"
They're on their way down.
PIMM is... PIMM has gone for a drive. That is where PIMM is.
Okay, well, I need him to interface with this thing. It's
Then
screaming
you
no,
just
no,
have
no.
to wait.
Okay, just for some reason, the parting gift of explosion a la Darius was him sending this piece of technology to us via drone, and it keeps on telling me that no one is allowed to access it except PIMM. Are you aware of why
I
that's
know
the
what
case?
it is. That is his pet dog.
Okay. Why does he have a pet dog that's a box?
It is the what you call VI type thing.
Oh, that makes a bit more sense. At this point, Kathleen, and Dr. Charles, if you want to enter as well, you can.
We were waiting for PIMM.
Okay, cool.
So if PIMM's done, then we'll walk down with him.
Just so you are aware, Sparks,
Yes.
I really, really want to punch you in the dick right now, but looking at you, I think if I put my fist anywhere near you, you're just going to fall down and fall asleep.
I have been up for 27 hours.
At this point, if Catalina walks in, she's just gonna like scold him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to properly have PIMM come in because he is not because he isn't here. But so like PIMM can say the two of you go on ahead. I'll catch up. So
Okay.
he's on his way down, but the two of you walk into
Molly, can you can you encourage Sparks to just fall asleep?
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, Molly crawls out of your like the belly position, like perks her antenna up on top of your shoulders, and he goes, "What is that?" And he kind of actually like he feels kind of like a. What are you doing?
Sparks, go to
Me?
sleep. We can deal
I'm
with
I'm
this
not
in the
doing
morning.
anything.
It is the morning. It's 11 a.m. I hope
Tomorrow morning. Also, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Go to sleep.
But we have the box.
Don't worry about it. It would still be here when you wake up after sleeping.
Okay.
Also, I am
Yeah.
fucked. You know I was dead less than 5 days ago.
What?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
No.
Sparks, go to sleep.
Fine. But if this thing explodes or crashes the internet or
Primal
something
is
Hey,
a good
Sparks.
boy. He will not explode.
Go to sleep, or I will sleep next to you and make sure you stay asleep.
He like looks around, sees his like his dagger catapult on the desk next to him, and goes, "Fine." Like grabs the catapult and his like 4 random daggers he keeps next to it and like stomps off to go to bed.
We won't touch anything, Sparks. We'll wait for you.
Yes, I know you won't. The Darius is dead, and he's the only person who ever could. I swear to God, that guy's so much arrogance, even in death. I can't even believe it. And just walks off, like disgruntledly muttering to himself. And
Does it still
goes
stink down in those hallways?
Lockie, you were over there showering. That there is a certain like a bit
Lingering.
of something still like in the air, so slightly.
That's everyone else's problem now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to pick up Primal's paw, so... Oh, such a good boy.
Catalina's just like breathes a sigh, like, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to have a shower. A long, long shower. And get some rest.
I'm like, Ivan, that is beautiful looking burqa.
No,
Don't you think so, Catalina? Like, isn't it great?
Yeah. Like he picks up the dress form and walks it over to you and is all like, "See, it's perfect fit, no?"
I'm ignoring you! I'm ignoring you!
It will be waiting for you when you are done with shower.
What is the other thing?
Oh, that is a suit for Lucky. Beautiful. Very well tailored 3-piece, Dr. Charles. You would be very impressed. I've seen how you like to dress. It is of your caliber.
I'll walk over and have a look.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like,
Adjust the tie on the dress form.
yeah, like adjust and just like adjust the pocket sleeve and just like pretty good, and you do pretty well.
And so Ivan sees you in the room in a towel and goes, Lucky, perfect. Try it on.
Hey, Catalina, I got a project I want to work on. He's going to deliberately avoid any eye contact towards the suit at all.
Catalina just looks at him suspiciously.
Another way I could get around town. Come with me, I'll show you.
Okay. The two of you make your way towards the workshop. Sparks turns in and goes to bed, and PIMM walks into the room and is probably rightfully disappointed that Sparks isn't within punching or verbally scolding distance. And I think at this point we're gonna bring the session to a close.
Quickly before Catalina left the room, she would have like very subtly whispered to Ava,
Mhm.
could you organize something for us to say our goodbyes tomorrow. If you know what I mean. I think everyone could do with some closure.
Yes, okay.
For now.
We have a gun.
I trust you'll make something work.
Of course.
But for now, I think everyone just needs to breathe.
Hey, Catalina?
Duh.
I know I gave you a hard time, but I am truly sorry for your loss.
I appreciate this, and really sorry for the trouble. It was never our intention to cause trouble.
And yet, it happens somehow regardless. It's okay.
What can I say? Darius was very good at leaving a mark behind.
It's fine. Nothing really points to us yet. We will power through and carry on.
Thank you, Ever, for looking after us.
Of course.
Okay.
Now, could go and spend some time with that big boy of yours.
She like blushes a little bit, like, what are you implying? He's just friend. And then like saucily like looks at her like, what the fuck? And then like wanders off.
Indeed. And now with Primal's core still sitting on the desk in front of you all, bring the session to a close and wind things down for the evening because it's already 10:43 and I wish to eat food at some point.
I wish to sleep.
Sleep is also good. So, Alice, where do you think we can raid with these fine people?
That is a fantastic question.
Yeah, let's send them off with a bang.
Alright.
I said a bang, 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 bang. What?
Wisdom saves.
The game show was playing It Takes Two?
Again?
Yeah, we could raid them again.
Yeah, sure.
Pardon me. Although we did raid them last time. I think.
Polish Cryptid and Wisdom saves are both playing D&D.
Yeah, we haven't raided some D&D in a while.
Yes. Let's try that.
Okay. Who are we raiding then?
Polish Cryptid.
Okay.
Wisdom saves are up to episode 80.
How do you
good
spell
job.
it?
Wisdom saves all one word.
No. I thought we were doing Polish Cryptid.
Oh,
Or
Polish
or do we
Cryptid.
want to do wisdom saves?
Either or.
Come on, guys, make a decision. Damn it.
Polish Cryptid. Nick, how do you spell it?
That's right. I got it.
POLISHEDCRYPTID.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Got it.
Excellent.
Yep,
Okay, everybody,
that's right.
we will be back next week at around 8 o'clock for the continued adventures of these guys. I suspect after what's been happening, they're going to try and lay low, but also have some investigating to do with the unusual device left behind by Darius. So we'll see what happens with it. Bye.